Alright, today we're going to be taking this trailer and making it into a tilt deck trailer. Spencer's been wanting a tilt deck trailer, and I was like, hey, we should just take the trailer you already have and make it a tilt deck, so that's what we're going to do. He went out and picked up all of the C-channel here. I finally got around to bringing this up to the barn. It took me a good month to get around to this project, but finally getting to it. Gonna hop on the tractor here and get those forks, and we'll get the C-channel off, and we'll start cutting everything off this trailer that we don't absolutely need. I've got to say that these things are a lot easier to work on when they're up on their side like that. I'm going to definitely keep this one in my toolbox for the future. Alright, now that all that stuff's out of the way, we're going to go ahead and cut this dovetail off of here. What we're going to do after the dovetail's gone is we're going to add 3 feet to the frame of the trailer. And then we're going to slide the axles back. We're going to have a 20-foot deck on this trailer that's going to tilt. We've got 2 rams, 2.5-inch bore, I believe 30-inch stroke rams that are going to go on this. So we decided that we're going to stick with the 3,000-pound axles that the trailer had on it originally. We did that just because the trailer frame that it had originally and the C-channel that we added here in this project just simply isn't heavy enough to really take any more weight than what those axles can support. So we also decided that we were going to swap out these rims and tires after the project was over. The tires themselves aren't in great shape. And we decided that when we swap them out and get new ones, we're going to get a slightly smaller tire. That'll give us a little extra room between the tire and the deck, so we don't have to worry about the tires rubbing on the deck when we have this thing loaded up. This is about the point where we decided that we needed to add a little extra height to the deck so that the tires would clear. Spencer went ahead and bought some, I think, 5-inch C-channel, and that's what you see us standing up here and clamping to the old frame. So it was about this point in the project we were standing back and looking at this thing, and we realized we had seriously miscalculated where the pivot point should be on this deck. So where we originally had it at, the angle was going to be so severe that we wouldn't be able to drive anything up on it. So what we did is we wound up running a few numbers, and we decided that we would slide the deck back 2 feet on the frame of the trailer. This was going to give us about an 18-degree tilt angle, which is acceptable to us. And it was also going to allow us to have a 2-foot section on the front of the trailer that wasn't going to be tilting, where we could set a toolbox and put the hydraulics and some other stuff in there, you know, throw some straps in there, what have you. And so we tried to turn this into an advantage for us, and it did turn out really good in the end. So kind of glad that it worked out this way, but hindsight being 2020, we really didn't need to add the extra frame on the back of the trailer. And we didn't really need to slide the axles back. We could have left it as it was, and we'd have had the deck meet up with the front of the frame on the trailer.
So currently I have 2 3.5-inch square tubes tack welded onto the frame, and then I laser cut some ears for those to mount to. That puts the rams at 22-degree angle. These rams are 30 inches of stroke, 2-inch bore, so they're more than enough for this little deck over trailer. I figured if I'm building a deck over trailer, I might as well make it tilt too. So, but yeah, we're gonna get the rest of this deck welded on, and I'm gonna weld on the rest of those square tubes.
So as you can see there where Spencer was talking and walking around the trailer, we've made quite a bit of progress on this thing. And a lot of that is my fault because a lot of that progress was filmed and I wound up losing the footage. But hey, whatever, shit happens. So yeah, you missed him welding on the rub rails and welding on the sheet metal and building that headache rack on the front, but that's about all you missed. Now you can see we've got the rams hooked up here, and he's just running it through a dry run. We don't have any hydraulic hoses or a pump hooked up yet, but trailer's really starting to come along. And now it's time for a wiring montage. And you see here Spencer's drilling holes, and he's mounting his marker lights up, and he's getting his 7-pin box mounted here, and running more wire, and it's all sorts of fun stuff. Trailer wiring's not really that hard. If you look really close here, you can see that we ran some EMT. It's just steel tubing, it's thin wall stuff. It's used a lot in industrial wiring. But we took some of this EMT and we tacked it to the frame, and that's what Spencer's pulling his wiring through. It's just a little extra thing that helps protect the wire from getting damaged from anything. I think it's kind of a nice touch, actually. It was around this time that we were really excited to try this trailer out, so we decided we were going to go ahead and move this shed. I think it's an 8x12 shed. Weighs a little less than 2,000 pounds. Went ahead and got the trailer pulled up here, and we're going to put that little 5,000 pound Harbor Freight winch to work. As you can see here, we had a little trouble because the battery was dying on us and the shed was stuck on a little stump, but we got around that problem. John Deere to the rescue. Went ahead and grabbed my jumper cables, and we're going to go ahead and power this winch up, give it a little extra juice, and now the shed's moving. And long last, after all that welding and cutting and grinding and painting, the trailer's finally done. So this is the before with the original trailer, and this is after. So I think it turned out really well. You see we've got the Harbor Freight 5,000 pound winch up there. That's a little extra that Spencer wanted to add. Trailer's all painted up. It's already got tractor tire treads on it. So I think that it's pretty much done now. We just got to get some new tires on it. We got her all wired up, all the lights, license plate bracket. See here, Spencer's trying out driving the tractor up on it. Just want to thank you guys for watching this video. There's a lot of work building this trailer, but this is what we enjoyed doing. If you guys want to see us build something or have any ideas, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.